I ask you to quickly tell me in 5 seconds what will be the value of square root of 81 without using a calculator, you will laugh at me and say, it doesn't require a calculator or even 5 seconds. I can answer it in 1 second. The answer is 9. But now, what if I ask you to find the square root of 87 without using a calculator and within 5 seconds? You will be like, wait a second, it's not a perfect square. Maybe around 9 point something. And that's where things get tricky, right? But don't worry. Today, in this video, I am going to show you an awesome trick to estimate square roots of even a number that is not a perfect square at a lightning-fast speed. However, at the end of this video, I will show you that at some places, you have to be careful while applying this trick, so stay tuned. Let us start with square root of 87 itself. As a first step, you need to write the squares of all numbers from 1 to 10 like this. Now just find a number whose square is just less than this value, which is 9 in this case. So we know that our answer will be 9 plus something, and we need to find this something which will be a fraction. To do that, take this number 87, then subtract it with this squared number 81 to get 6, and write it in the numerator. Then take this number 9 and double it to get 18 and put it in the denominator. And that's it. This will become 1 over 3, which is roughly 0.33, and our final answer is 9.33. Actual value of the square root of 87 is 9.327, which is super-duper close to our approximation, and it was faster than a calculator. Now, let us find the square root of 39. First, let us find a number whose square is just less than this value, which is 6 in this case. So we know that our answer will be 6 plus a fraction. Then take this number 39 and subtract it with this squared number 36 to get 3 and write it in the numerator. Then take this number 6 and double it to get 12 and put it in the denominator, and that's it. This will become 1 over 4, which is roughly 0.25, and our final answer is 6.25. Actual value of the square root of 39 is 6.245, which is super-duper close to our approximation, and it was lightning fast. Now find square root of 69. 64 is just less than 69, and thus it will be 8 plus a fraction, which will be 69 minus 64, or 5 over 8 times 2, or 16, which is 8.3125, and the actual value is 8.307, which is very, very close and super fast. Finally, let us try square root of 27. It will be 5 plus 27 minus 25, or 2 over 5 times 2, or 10, which is 5.2. And the actual value is 5.196. We are on fire. Now let me show you where you have to be careful in order to use this trick. Let us try to find the square root of 2 using this trick. We get 1 plus 2 minus 1, or 1 over 1 times 2, or 1.5, which is definitely not very close to our answer, as the actual value is 1.414. So, what to do now? We will repeat it with this estimate of 1.5. Its square is 2.25. Write 1.5 plus 2 minus 2.25 will be minus 0.25 over 2 times 1.5, or 3. 0.25 is also equal to 1 over 4, and this will be 1.5 minus 1 over 12, or 1.417. which is a more accurate approximation of the square root of 2. But you know what? If you want a more accurate answer, then keep on repeating this until you are satisfied. I will definitely not take credit for finding this square root method. Instead, this method was developed by the ancient Babylonians, one of the earliest known civilizations, who lived in Mesopotamia, or the modern-day Iraq. It was later rediscovered and generalized by Sir Isaac Newton in the 17th century as part of his Newton-Raphson method, which is an iterative approach to finding roots of a function f of x using this formula. which involves calculus, and it will be out of scope of this video to dive into its mathematical derivation. Now, if